চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুরবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে। আইসটি হবে।
12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলালিংকের আমার অফার। *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলালিংক।
No জোর জবরদস্তি, only ultra gliding cool shaving foam, the real smooth experience প্রতি শেভেই cool। রিয়েল ম্যান কখনো জোর খাটায় না।
এসে গেছে 2 দিনের ব্যাটারি লাইফ সহ নোকিয়া 2 4G স্মার্টফোন। এখন বন্ধুদের ফান চলবে নন স্টপ, কারণ নোকিয়া 2 সাথে এয়ারটেল দিচ্ছে 9 GB ইন্টারনেট, 300 মিনিট টক টাইম, সাথে আরো অনেক কিছু। এয়ারটেল।
নাচে মশলা নেই কেন? দাঁড়াও, মশলা আনছি।
অ্যালপেনলিবে জাস্ট ফিলস ক্যান্ডি, কাঁচা আমের ভেতর দুর্দান্ত মশলার ফিলিং, দেয় মশলা মাখা কাঁচা আমের স্বাদ।
কাঁচা আমি মশলার বাহানা, মুখে দিলে জাস্ট ফিলস ষোলো আনা।
জাস্ট ফিলস।
গট ইট।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
मैं দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন, তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক, 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন। প্রতি বছর দেশে হাজারো কোটি কিলোমিটার রাস্তায় গাড়ি চলে শুধুমাত্র মোবিল ইঞ্জিন অয়েলে। সেই মোবিল এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে নতুন স্লিম প্যাকে, যার ইজি গ্রিপ, ব্যবহারের স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য আর ফিজিক্যাল ইন্ডাকশন সিল ও ব্যাচ নাম্বার দেয় আসল মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা।
What a view!
Nothing new. 10-এ 4
কি? তোর এই রিভিউ কতদিন চলবে?
যতদিন নেট থাকবে ততদিন।
99 টাকায় 3.5 GB ইন্টারনেট পেলে এমনই তো হবে, তাই না? এয়ারটেল।
ক্যাশফুল শরতে ক্যাশফুল অফার। হিরো HF ডিলাক্স, স্প্লেন্ডার প্লাস, আই স্মার্ট, হাঙ্ক এবং গ্ল্যামার মোটরসাইকেলের উপর চলছে অবিশ্বাস্য ছাড়। 5 বছরের ওয়ারেন্টি সহ। তবে আর দেরি কেন? আজই বুঝে নিন আপনার হিরো।
এখনো ঘুমাচ্ছি? 10টা থেকে না তোর এক্সাম?
স্যার আসতে পারি? এতক্ষণে আসো। স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। স্যার লুজ।
এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট। ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
ভাই আপাতত মেনে নিন, বেশি স্বাধীনতা চাইলে ফ্রিডম প্যাক নিন। আছে আনইউজ ডাটা ক্যারি ফরওয়ার্ড, ভ্যালিডিটি ও ভলিউম বাড়িয়ে নেবার সুযোগ। নেই পেপার ইউজের টেনশন। রবি।
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
It's a sunshine smile, makes you feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Got it!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
मैं দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন, তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক, 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
Batted first, and they have made a massive 213, the highest so far in this tournament this year. 213 for 5, 49. I thought Shanta was very good, 31. Afif was very, very impressive with the 51 as well. Yes, Sami 1 for 22 was the only one who stood out, but the others were very expensive. 3 wickets for Franklin, but he gave away 12, more than 12 runs in an over. And it's going to be a tough chase. We've already seen Dhaka Dynamos chasing the highest total so far, the first game, but this is even bigger. As I welcome Gautam Bimani.
Yes, and just to add to that tale of the bowling figures, Franklin started by conceding just 3 runs in his first over, took 2 wickets, and then got hit for 15 runs and over in his second spell. So that was not a good story for the bowlers from the Rajshahi Kings. The batsman will have to do the job. Luke Wright, he's done it before, batting first and in run chases. 153 not out in a T20 game. That's a big score, and that was in a run chase. Yeah, just to add, a successful run chase. So Luke Wright will need to bring this to the party right here, right now in Chittagong, in the company of Mominul Haq. Haq really at the start of his test career was piling on the runs just for fun. Abu Jahid Chaudhry. 13 wickets at the AK's BPL 2017, the highest wicket taker in the tournament. Lots of bowlers just behind him, as we told you in the previous game. We had 4 or 5 bowlers who were all in a cluster of 11 and 12 wickets. 4 bowlers, all chasing this man. Abu Jahid Chaudhry playing for the Khulna Titans, and the afternoon game featured the Dhaka Dynamites taking on the Chittagong Vikings. Abu Haider, Taskin, Shakib and Shahid Afridi all chasing this man.
They're touch and go. Not much of a difference between the top, which is 13, and the bottom is 11. Yeah, 3 seamers, 2 spinners in the top 5 wicket takers in this edition of BPL so far. He's a wicket taker. Abu Jahid Chaudhry straight away coming round the wicket to Mominul. It's a wide delivery and he smashed it. 1 bounce to the fence, and they want to get a really good start, and that's the kind of start they'll be pretty happy about.
They'll have talked about it in the dugout. They know they have to go hard. They know they need a power play with about 60 plus runs. And they need to just put the opposition on the back foot because the towels are already out. It's very, very wet out there. Walked from the other end of the ground till here, and I was almost having to tread very carefully. You can imagine what the state of the ball will be after every time it feels the turf.
Swing and a miss. He's also been very impressive with the seam movement in the air, and also bowls with a good pace. Abu Jahid Chaudhry. Mominul Haq has also been impressive with the bat in this tournament. He likes to score runs, and he likes to score runs quickly. That has been the key to his batting so far in this competition. Bit of a movement away from the left hand. It was still wide. He did not go to the pitch of the delivery. Still threw his bat around. This time it's an onside. 1, 2, 3. Couple of bounces over to the fence. Very good shot from the left-hander Mominul.
They've made their intentions very clear, the Rajshahi Kings. Wincing slightly is Abu Jahid Chaudhry. First delivery, bowled wide outside the off stump. It was sent to third man. This time on line to be hit towards mid-wicket, and Mominul obliged.
Yeah, 187 were chased by Dhaka Dynamites in the first match, the highest ever chase in any BPL. Beg your pardon, this BPL. And you mentioned about the due factor, which goes in favor of the batters because it's so hard for the bowlers to have a good grip. He sent one fielder in that direction where he picked up the previous boundary. The bowler just clamping him for some room. He picked a single and get the strike back to loop right. So whether we'll go on to see another big chase here, because if these two get their act together, and then the rest, obviously we've seen what Darren Sammy can do, laid down the order. He smashed 32, the most in any BPL in the last over. Massive total. Managed to get 32 in that over from Darren Sammy with 4 sixes. It's important for them to realize that it's a very good pitch to bat on. I think not losing early wickets is the key for Rajshahi, but it's still a very big task for Rajshahi, or not for that matter any team, to chase 213.
It's the old battle of scoreboard pressure versus the due factor. Which one will hold sway? Plenty of batting. Darren Sammy right down the order. James Franklin can hit the ball hard. Mushfiqur Rahim, we know he's an experienced campaigner. And young Zakir Hassan. If the youngsters from Khulna did it, why not the youngsters from Rajshahi? And what about Ronnie Talukdar?
Yeah, you got that. I mean, I think Ronnie Talukdar can also be an effective one, especially in these conditions. Off the back foot. Yeah, he didn't play the last match, but he's been poaching into this match. We'll have to wait and see what he does with the bat. It's 9 without loss.
Got it!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি।
সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে এক ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
আমি ভয় পেলেও মা ভয় পেত না, আর আমি যখন জিতে যাই বাংলাদেশের হয়ে তখন জিতে যায় মা।
এমন হাজারো বাচ্চাদের স্বপ্ন জয়ে সাথে আছে ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার। এর ট্রিপল অ্যাকশন ফর্মুলা নিশ্চিত করে স্ট্রেংথ, ইমিউনিটি ও ইন্টেলিজেন্স। ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার।
আমি জিতলে জিতে যায় মা।
লাক্স, জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়। লাক্স।
Kyle Abbott.
That's well bowled. A little bit too close to play that sort of a shot. He'll look to play it square of the wicket on the leg side. I don't think so that was that short. A little bit too close to his body. He needs to be careful. Well, I know it's a tall task, but you really don't want to get yourself in trouble by playing these kind of shots. It could have easily been a bottom edge onto the stumps. It's a good start for Kyle Abbott.
Got big boots to fill. Kyle Abbott comes in place of Junaid Khan, who was so good for the Khulna Titans. A bit of a niggle, as Mahmudullah told us at the toss. In comes the big South African, now playing in England. Many of the players, many of his countrymen, Kian Conseil, Riley Rousseau, Kyle Abbott. 204 still to get. Highest score of this year's BPL recorded by the Khulna Titans.
Again cramping him for room, but he's put that away for a single. It's important for them to keep a boundary, but also important to keep rotating the strike. Get that the score ticking over. Luke Wright, we were speaking about him, 42, 56 and 11 in the last 3 matches. So he's got a good start, apart from that score in 11 that he got when he got out. What about Momin Luck? These are the boundaries in BPL 2017. He's played quite a lot on the onside. Once it's pitched closer to the body, but he's also quite going to put it away if it's wide outside the off stump. Just like that, he's picked that one. There is a fielder in the deep. He's had a mixed bag actually. 23, 5, 16, 42, 2, 63, 24, 9. He's got a couple of starts, 42, 63 and 24. It's important that when you get a good start in, you've got to carry on. Can't throw it away. Just 150 in this tournament for Momin Ul. Well, can he get a good start? You talk about his strike rate, you talk about that massive successful chase when he made 150 odd. So NMS, can he bring out a special one here? Because they need it. They will need it because it's such a big total that you need someone right at the top of the order to come in and score runs quickly.
And they'll be missing someone like Dwayne Smith. The doctor at the top of the order would have been ideal in a run chase like this. He just stands and delivers. We've seen him do it for franchises around the world, for the West Indies. But he's got a bit of an injury, Dwayne Rommel Smith. In his place we've got Ronnie Talukdar at number 3. Very good over from Kyle Abbott. Just the 3 runs from it. That's gold in this sort of run chase. 2 overs 12 without loss.
মালাই চাছাড়া জীবনটাই বৃথা।
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা, সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি।
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুরবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে।
আইসটি হবে। 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার। *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
অ্যালপেনলিবে জাস্ট ফিলস ক্যান্ডি কাঁচা আমের ভেতর দুর্দান্ত মশলার ফেলে দেয় মশলা মাখা কাঁচা আমের স্বাদ। জাস্ট ফিলস।
First ball went for 4 from Mominul, but then Kyle Abbott's come back really well. Just 3 runs in his opening over. And already a bowling change. Sheffield comes in from the Shah Cement end.
I think important for Rahi to pass the message on to the top 3 batsmen. You look at his career and then BPL 2017. Also coming back into the 11. To send them a message that one needs to go really hard at the ball. Oh, straight away! It's gone through. Brilliant start from Shafiul Islam. Rattles the stump. Mominul gone.
Just reminding the Khulna Titans, you people must have missed me. First ball on the spot. Straight as an arrow. You miss, I hit. Goodbye, Mominul. 7th wicket in the tournament for Sheffield. Mominul goes for 11. It's 12 for 1. Big blow.
এসে গেছে 2 দিনের ব্যাটারি লাইফ সহ নোকিয়া 2 4G স্মার্টফোন। এখন বন্ধুদের ফান চলবে নন স্টপ, কারণ নোকিয়া 2 সাথে এয়ারটেল দিচ্ছে 9 GB ইন্টারনেট, 300 মিনিট টক টাইম, সাথে আরো অনেক কিছু। এয়ারটেল।
ভ্যাসলিন জেলি খুব সাধারণ কিছু, কিন্তু তৈরি করতে পারে অসাধারণ সব গল্প। কিভাবে জানতে হলে যোগ দিন আমার সাথে ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্টে। শুষ্ক ত্বক বা ঠোঁট ফাটা আমাদের জন্য খুবই সাধারণ, কিন্তু সুবিধাবঞ্চিত মানুষের জন্য এমন সমস্যাই হতে পারে ভয়াবহ। তাই ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্ট ওদের ত্বকের সুস্থতায় সাহায্য করবে। বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ভ্যাসলিন। এভাবেই তৈরি হবে সাধারণ জারের অসাধারণ সব গল্প।
Ronnie Taludar is the new batsman. What a start. Oh, nearly another wicket. Fishing out at the off stump. What a start for Shafiul Islam. He's the new batsman, Ronnie Taludar. Best of 47. He's here because of this beautiful delivery. Just came back and he goes through the gate. Lovely delivery, lovely seam position. And just as enough to go on to shatter the stumps. Look at this. He just came back in good angle to come bring that ball back into the left-hander.
And that was his first delivery. Has he ever heard of a loosener?
Well, that was certainly not a loosener. On the leg side, it's got a single. Yep. Talked about that over from Kyle Abbott, where he gave away 3 runs. So the run rate will all of a sudden climb up. Original run rate was 10.7, and after 2.3 overs is gone to 11.49. So you need to keep a close eye on that. Balls per boundary, look right, 8.3. That's the, and BPL average better, 6.8. They need to match that average, BPL average,
or better it. Did 8 start? 1 of 5. Not getting hold of it. Has not looked his fluent self throughout this tournament. Look right.
Yeah, if you look at the way he tried to play that shot, he was trying to eye the onside area and trying to play square instead of presenting the full face of the bat, going down the ground. I think that's probably a better option. That's what we saw. So many shots from the youngster Afif Quran. Better. Has he got enough? Oh, what a catch! Jofra has taken a blinder. I thought he's got enough. I thought it was going for a 6. What a catch! They cannot believe it.
Outstanding. First reaction in the commentary box was, well done, Luke Wright. That's how you need to play. He made good contact. I'm sure he thought he had done well. And we were seeing it go. Nope, Jofra said, sorry, it's not going. And he just plucked it out of the night sky. Well done, Jofra Archer. 13 for 2. Rajshahi Kings in all sorts of trouble.
ভাই আপাতত মেনে নিন, বেশি স্বাধীনতা চাইলে ফ্রিডম প্যাক নিন। আছে আনইউজ ডাটা ক্যারি ফরওয়ার্ড, ভ্যালিডিটি ও ভলিউম বাড়িয়ে নেবার সুযোগ। নেই পেপার ইউজের টেনশন। রবি। পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ, এক ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর দুই কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
It's a sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
The youngster Dr. Hassan walks in the left-hander. He is here because of this. We talk about to hit down the ground. He did that deep in his crease. He didn't go forward. Maybe that's how he missed out. Look at this catch. Had to jump up and ensure that he does it at the right time. What a catch. Not an easy catch at all. Could have gone easily for 6.
And he had to turn on the boundary line, hold the ball, and then make a slight right turn so he didn't jump over the boundary rope. Oh, the quicker ball from Shafiul really keeps the youngster on his 13 for 2 after 3.
Got it!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি।
সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
What a view!
Nothing new. 10-এ 4
কি? তোর এই রিভিউ কতদিন চলবে?
যতদিন নেট থাকবে ততদিন।
92 টাকায় 3.5 জিবি ইন্টারনেট পেলে এমনই তো হবে, তাই না? এয়ারটেল।
নো জোর জবরদস্তি, অনলি আল্ট্রা গ্লাইডিং। কুল শেভিং ফোম দেয় রিয়েল স্মুথ এক্সপিরিয়েন্স প্রতি শেভেই। কুল, রিয়েল ম্যান কখনো জোর খাটায় না।
কি হচ্ছে এসব? চাইলেও লিখবেন, না চাইলেও লিখবেন ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লিখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট, ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
Into the attack. They're struggling now. Rajshahi 13 for 2 after 3. That's poor. That's down the leg side. It should be a boundary. It is a boundary. Easy pickings. Not a good start for the youngster.
Yeah, that's a gift. That is a pure gift. Just asking to be hit away, and after all the pressure asserted by Kyle Abbott and then Shafiul, you don't want to release the pressure. You're still in control. The required rate has already jumped to 11.7 and it'll keep going up. Captain. Oh, good comeback. Good comeback from Abu Jaid. He knew he had strayed in line the previous ball, had to rectify it, and he did it immediately.
Yeah, the intentions are pretty clear from Ronnie Talukdar. He wants to smash this one out of the ground, and knowing the fact that we spoke about the required run rate now, it's 11.82, so they need to pick a boundary, but they've already picked up a boundary of the first ball in this over. Single would still be working in your favor. Flipped away. They should come back for the second. This is good from Ronnie Talukdar. You've got to be also sensible. Because you need to read the situation and play according to the situation. At times it can get difficult, but it's still early days. It's still in the 4th over. You will get opportunities to pick up boundaries. Just like that. That is a shot. Powerful shot from the young man Ronnie Talukdar, and it's gone all the way.
We saw a little demonstration of that when he played his first couple of games for the Rajshahi Kings, and he's back with a bang. Wow. 87 meters. talked about the fact that you know you need to watch that gap. After that 6, quick look at the comparison after 3.4 overs. Rajshahi 25 for 2. Khulna were just 3 runs ahead. Yes, 1 wicket less, so they know they can stay in touch. 2 wickets might seem bleak. It might seem that all is lost. Luke Wright gone, Mominul gone. But if these 2 youngsters can put together a partnership, they know they have a backup. Someone like Darren Sammy later down the order. Edged and gone, 4. Abu Jaid is looking a little frustrated, but these things will happen when you're going hard.
Yeah, it seems that he wants to play a big shot every time he's on strike, making some room, and he's lucky because he's gone through that gap between the keeper and the man at short third. He'll take it. Still a 4, still a boundary. Very good over. 16, can be more here. It's a very good over for Rajshahi. He's moved very quickly to 17 of just 7, and just gone ahead of Khulna at this stage of the game. 29 for 2. They were 28 for 1. Short pulled away. This should be taken. Oh no! He cannot believe it. It was up in the air for such a long time. Couldn't even reach it. 30 for 2.
Got it!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি।
সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
যখন আপনার সাথে আছে হিরো i3s প্রযুক্তি, তখন সাশ্রয় হবে জ্বালানি আর সঞ্চয় হবে টাকা। এটি স্মার্ট, এটি i3s।
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
What a view!
Nothing new. 10-এ 4
কি? তোর এই রিভিউ কতদিন চলবে?
যতদিন নেট থাকবে ততদিন।
92 টাকায় 3.5 জিবি ইন্টারনেট পেলে এমনই তো হবে, তাই না? এয়ারটেল।
Archer bowls and he plays his bat at it. Ronnie Taluka has quickly moved on to 18 as it needs to go. This is the drop catch earlier. Last over. Covered a lot of ground, did Riley Russo, but just couldn't extend his arms and fingers enough to grab it.
Normally what happens when these balls go up like that, especially in the lights, you always feel like you're right under the ball. And that occasion obviously wasn't. Jofra Archer, in the beginning of the tournament, haven't seen him too much of like 24 matches, 24 wickets. And he's bowling from the Shah cement end.
Well, that's pure pace beating the bat. He threw his bat at it, but I think the ball was past it before his bat came flashing through.
He's a good talent, this young man, and this is Jofra Archer's release points throughout the tournament. Those red ones are his stock delivery. He gets really close to the stumps, and then those slow balls goes wider from the stumps. That's a batch of yellow balls there. Beautifully played. Over pitched from Jofra Archer, and with the pace that he's got on the ball, all you need to do is put bat on ball and you get results like this.
Superb timing on that one. Read that very well and just opened the face enough. What a lovely little shot that is, and the ball raced away. Delectable little shot. Very pleasing to the eye. His cover drives, aren't they?
Lovely shot. There's one that was over pitched early on in the over as well that he didn't manage to put away. This time, certainly obliging.
Short, tries to pull it away, just forward of square, and just getting beyond the fielder there. Scurried onto him, and he's shaping to... But